What's up guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be on here so I can show you guys how to create this gorgeous freshwater pearl bracelet. I think it's the perfect statement piece for summer that's coming up. It's light, it's fresh, it's white, it's fun, and it's so different than anything I've ever seen. I also did want to talk to you guys a little bit about our Instagram account because it was hacked. So stay tuned towards the end of the video because I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to secure your Instagram account and prevent it from ever getting hacked like ours did. Let's get right into it, guys. As you can see, I've already lined up the pearls and beads how I want it strung on the wire. So what you want to go ahead and do is just take your wire, and you can start by stringing the pearls and beads onto the wire. Once you have all the pearls and beads strung on the wire, grab your crimp bead, slide it onto the wire, grab your clasp of choice. In this case, I'm going to be using this round nautical spring ring clasp, and go ahead and insert the wire in the open ring section of the clasp, and then slide the wire back into the crimp bead, and then slide the crimp bead as close to the clasp, just like that. And you can leave just a tiny amount of space right over here so that when we add a crimp cover, you have enough space to add it over here, because if it's way too close to the wire like that, you wouldn't be able to add the crimp cover over it. So just a little amount of space is good to leave between the clasp and the crimp bead. Then next up, you want to grab your crimper tool. And as you can see, the crimper tool has two sections. So first, we're going to be using the bottom section to crimp down and create a little bit of a heart shape like you see right over here. So we crimp down and create that heart shape, and then we go back into the top section of the crimper tool, and we put the crimp bead perpendicular inside of the top part. Just like that. So when you bend down, the crimp bead almost folds over and bends on top of one another. So it should look something like that. And then I'm gonna go back and make sure that the crimp is fully crimped down on the wire, because if it isn't, then this could cause the bracelet or necklace to snap. So once you do that, pull on the wire, tug on it, make sure it's fully secure before continuing to the next step. Once it's fully secure in there, what you can go ahead and do is grab your crimp cover with your tool and just insert the crimp bead inside of the crimp cover, and then press down to kind of fold it over on top of the crimp bead. And you just want to twist it around in different directions and press down to create a full circle with the crimp bead. So it should look something like that. You could always go back and like perfect it so that there's no opening of the crimp cover. And once you have it fully crimped down, you can go ahead and cut this excess wire off with your green cutter, and it should look something like this. Then what you want to do is slide all the pearls and beads down towards the clasp like that, and then give yourself enough room with the wire to work with, because you don't want to cut it too short. It'll be super difficult to attach your other side of the clasp. And cut the wire off, and grab another crimp bead, slide it onto the wire, and insert the wire back onto the crimp bead. And for this opposite side, I'm going to go ahead and use a larger size jump ring so that the clasp can hook onto it easily. Open up this jump ring and then hook it onto this section right here. Close it up. This is where you'll go ahead and pull the beading wire close to the edge. And something to always keep in mind when you're using wire is to make sure that there's full flexibility within the wire and that there's no tension when you close it off. If there is tension, that could cause the wire to snap. And just like the previous one, we want to make sure that there's enough space between the crimp bead and the pearl and the jump ring so that we can go ahead and add a crimp cover over on top of the bead after we crimp it down. Grab your crimper tool and press down to create the heart, and then turn it perpendicular. Press down to fold over and crimp fully down onto the wire. Always want to do a little tester, make sure it's fully crimped down. And once it's secure in there, you can go ahead and grab your crimp cover and slide it on top of the crimp bead and close it up. Grab your cutter and then cut that excess wire off. And that's all you'll need to do to create this gorgeous freshwater pearl bracelet. Here's what the bracelet looks like on. I think it's just so stunning. I paired it with some of our other chains that I think looks so gorgeous with it. So I'll be pairing all these items down below for you guys to be able to shop. If you do like this concept, you can totally use the same technique to create a necklace with it. This is a visual of what it would look like as a necklace, which is also super stunning. If you liked what you saw in this video, I'll go ahead and link all the parts for you to be able to shop in the description below. We do offer free shipping on orders $100 or more, so be sure to take advantage of that. What I actually really want to talk to you guys about is our Instagram account and how it was recently hacked. Unfortunately, we had a long time coming with that account with so many posts and followers, and Instagram doesn't actually have a support team that you can contact in regards to losing an account. Unfortunately, everything is through the app and it's automated, so it's super frustrating and it's so hard to get your account back. So I'm going to share with you guys some tips and tricks on preventatives for getting your Instagram hacked, and also what you can do in the event that your Instagram does get hacked. So the first thing I recommend is always setting up a two-step authentication method, and you can do that through your Instagram app, through the settings, through the security section. Once you do this, the Instagram will set up a two-step authentication method where you either receive a text message or they'll send you backup codes, so that in case somebody else is trying to hack into your account, they will not be able to unless they have this code. Another thing that I highly recommend is to always have photos of a person, whether it be you or somebody else that you can have contact with within the last 6 to 9 posts, because if your account does get hacked, Instagram has a way of doing a face verification method where you scan your face and they verify whether it's your account or not. Unfortunately, we were unable to do this because all of our posts are jewelry products, so it was very difficult to get that up and running for us. But if you do have the opportunity to post a photo of your face, we highly recommend doing that as well. These are just a few ways that you can prevent your Instagram from getting hacked, or what you can do if it does get hacked. There's a bunch of YouTube videos you can also watch on how to retrieve your account if it does get hacked. However, doing these steps will help prevent it from happening. We did actually create a new Instagram account, and it is currently under Athenian Fashions. I'll put it right over here for you guys to see. So please be sure to go and give us a follow and support us through regaining our followers and creating a space where we can inspire you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more than just jewelry making this time around. We really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.